Hello and welcome. I am recording my attempt at the South African Excel Championship first qualifier round. Obviously, I'm not South African. I'm not a real participant, but the organizers know that I'm a hopeless competition junkie, so they've kindly allowed me to give it a try. So I'm going to start my timer and start the round and download the file and zip over to my downloads folder, grab it, open it up, and let's see what we got. Ah, rugby. I don't know much about rugby. I probably should have anticipated this. All right, let's see. New score tracking methodology. Button is pressed for each kind of score or event in the match. Your job is to translate that into usable information. First allocates the team number, then the kind of points scored in the match. Half time is indicated by a pipe symbol. The committee created 100 test cases before the tournament. That's where you come in. Okay. So try and conversion, penalty, drop goal, halftime. There are points for each of these. Okay. How many drop goals? Overall 100 matches. All right, so the first thing I'm noticing here is this is not prefix free. So I think I'm just going to try and replace TC with C. Let's see, are they all in the same column? Hopefully. Let's see, yes, good, okay. So now it's a little cleaner to work with. Okay, so what else have we got? How many goals? I guess a goal is a drop goal. Okay, so let's see. Let's just do the easy questions first. Which team scored first in each match? I guess that's whether it's a 1 or a 2. So so I want to search for a 1 in this and 1. So that's going to be that T1 score, and then same thing for team 2. Don't know if this is the best way to do it, but it'll work. So search for 2 and that. Then we'll say if T1 score is less than T2 score, then team 1, otherwise team 2. And let's just check. That does match team 2 there. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Yeah, okay, seems to be working. Next. How many tries were scored in each of the matches below? A try with conversion is also, see, maybe it wasn't smart to do that. Anyway, okay, so it's going to be, so first I'm going to say len of this minus len substitute this t with blank. That's 1, and then if instead of just t, I make it t or c, that's 1, 1, and then I can just sum those, I think. So 2, and does that match the 4 here? It does. Okay, I think that's working. Next, or the total points scored in each of these matches for both teams. Okay, so I think I can basically take this approach. Drop the sum for now. I just want, sorry, I should have copied it instead of copying the formula text. So here, instead of replacing TC, I'm going to replace this whole thing here. I need to change that to a C as well, lock. And then I want to multiply that with the number of points. So product of that with this. And then I need to fix this to be C. Okie doke, so let's see, does that match the example? It does. All right, so hopefully working. Next, which team won the match, scored the most points in total? Okay, so now we need to be a little more careful. How are we going to do this? Text split this by a bunch of different things. So it's going to be comma space, it's going to be pipe, and it's going to be semicolon. Close the array and ignore blanks. That gives me this, which is good. So then, so I'm going to say let scores be this, then if left scores equals times 1. So I'm just going to pull out the team number, and if that is equal to, I don't even need sequence for 2 digits, but if that's equal to 1, 2, then scores, otherwise blank. So that'll just turn it into, oh, it won't. Why not? Why not? Okay. Some of these, well, no. Left, this equals 1, 2. Yeah, it seems to be working. So I don't quite get what's going on, but never mind. Okay. Let scores be that, and then left scores equal sorry, times 1 equals drop the times 1. I guess it worked when I did it with text. 1, 2. That gives me the array. Okay, good. So then we'll say if that, then scores. Scores, otherwise blank. Okay. So then I'm going to work out each team's scores. So I'll call this scores 2D. Then T1 scores is going to be scan. I want to scan across this array, starting from 0, and I want to scan first row of this, which is going to take scores 2D, first row, and then what do I want to apply to each one? I want to say lambda A V A plus if V equals blank, then 0, otherwise XLOOKUP right of V in here. Should have named these ranges, never mind, too late. It's not too late, of course, but it's a silly thing to say, but sometimes I feel like there's a sense of momentum. Anyway, so close lambda, close that, and then let's just show me. So I've got 1 touchdown and 1 point, whatever that is. Let's see. Oh yeah, sorry, I want to reduce, not a scan, but okay. So I've got 5 and a 3, and that's good. And then T2 score should be exactly the same, except for the other team, obviously. So T2 score, I want to take the last row, everything else is exactly the same, and return T2 score. I'm actually paying attention, so let's see, sorry, they've got T, P, 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 D, T. So 2 T's, 3 P's, and a D. If I knew the rules of rugby, this would be a lot faster. So that's 10 and 12. Yeah, it's 22. Good. Okay. So, sorry, where am I? I'm down here. Okay. So finally, I'm going to switch these scans to reduces so that it just gives the final answer. That's 1, and where's the other? Oh, sorry, it's down here. I need to expand my formula bar. So again, this scan changed to reduce. So now I've got my 2 scores, so I'm interested in T1 score minus T2 score. And then what am I guess I'm giving the name of the team? Yes, must be. So according to the sign of that, it's going to be one or the other. So sign of that. So if that is positive, it means team 1 won. If it's negative, it means team 2 won. So we'll say switch on that. Minus 1, then give me the team 1. If it's 0, give me the word draw. And if it's 1, that means team 2 won. Is that the right way around? No, that is not the right way around. So if it's positive, team 1 won. If it's negative, team 2 won. And that does indeed give a draw there, which is good. dokie. All right, what's the final score? Ah, well, luckily enough, that's very easy with this setup. Sorry, I always copy the formula and then realize all my references are wrong. I need to copy this cell. Okay, so instead of that, we just want this, and this, and that. Yeah, awesome. On a question like this, it's a lot easier to tell you're getting it right, so that's good. Okay, so I think we're done. Let's see, we've got some bonus questions here. How many goals scored over all the matches? How many games were won after the winning team was behind after the first half? Oh boy. Okay, and what is the biggest number of points scored in the second half for any team in all 100 matches? Okay. All right, so what's the first question? Goals. So we're going to have goals. We're going to have 1H, 2H. So here we're going to have text split. This, sorry, I want to do the examples. Text split of this on pipe. That'll give me that. Yeah, fine. Do want to get rid of that semicolon at the end. So place that blank. Okay, I think that'll work. Probably got some empty halves somewhere, maybe. Might need to be ready for that. And we're almost there. Okay. That gives me a total of 100, which is good. That's what it should be. All right, so goals then is going to be goals or drop goals, right? Yes. Okay, so it's going to be len substitute, sorry, len this minus len substitute this d blank. Goals. It's the most efficient way, but never mind. All right, so that gives me a total of 78. Okay, next question. How many games were won? Yeah, okay. So here I want to get my who's winning formula. I'm going to grab that, put it over here to figure out who's winning the first half. Yeah, you can look. Yes. Yes. Okay, so fill all that in. So we'll call this 1H lead. I got it everywhere. Not quite yet. Okay. So then I'll call this B2. I'll say if this equals this is not draw, this is not draw. Shoot, no, sorry. I need the end of match lead because I only have that in. So grab that here, put this back there. Okay, so now let's do B2. So if this draw, if either one is a draw, then 0. Otherwise, if this is not equal to this, then 1, otherwise 0. I think that's what I'm looking for. Sorry, 0 cleft bracket. Oh, I'm missing closing bracket here. Oh, sorry. That, and then that, then 0. Otherwise, wow, that messed that one up a lot of times, but never mind. Okay, so let's do a quick check. What is a match where we say yes for this? Uruguay was ahead of the first half. France wins. Namibia, New Zealand. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Yeah, remember how I said I needed you to be quiet while I was doing this? And you promised you would be? The highest number of points scored in the second half for any team in all 100 matches. Okay. So here, I need to apply this. So first thing is we're going to apply it to the second half. And then we're just going to return the max of the two scores. So max of T1 score and T2 score. Okay, and then we just want to take the max of those. And then I think that's everything. Obviously not doing a whole lot of checking here, so I may get everything wrong, but get the idea. Okay, so 78, 18, 37. 78, 18, 37. Alright, question 1. Team 1. Oh. Ah, okay, got it. So you're not supposed to say Team 1, you're supposed to say Team 1. It just happens that here they're called Team 1. Fine. So France, Italy, France. France, Italy, France. Total for level 1, 738. Why is my math not working? 738. Okay, level 2. 242. 2. Can't talk to you about it now, fam. 24. Okay, 13, 16, 62. 13, 16, 62. Oh, you got worried there when I saw 82 at the start, but it's going down, so that's okay. So 842. Level 4. Fiji, Samoa, England. Fiji, Samoa, England. Total 2290. Okay, and finally 83. 15, 13. And 2442. Good, they're all in there, that's promising. Then total, copy paste. And I think that's it, so we're going to save, close, grab the file, and put it in, and hit submit. And submit. Alright, that's all I got for today. See you next time.